historic Greensboro Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm Scott Jordan alongside Keaton Stewart, and welcome to an exciting edition of Arena Series in 25. Tonight, 7 Monster Jam superstars will compete to be crowned the overall event champion, as they will compete in 4 competitions, all vying for the 8 points that come with each competition win. Here's your lineup. Weston Anderson, Armando Castro, Cody Saucier, Brianna Mahoney headline this group of superstars. And up first is time racing, and here goes Brianna Mahoney in a whiplash, goes wide on the turn at the halfway point. There's a brake check, spins it right around, has got to check again, up on 3 wheels, sideways across the finish line, and whiplash tiptoeing over the pod, 12.603. Next up, Shane Freed in hooked. He takes an inside lane, gets around that turning box, and then creates a great straight lane here on the straightaway. Around again, goes wide with that back half of the truck, and then up over the finish line. And there is hooked over the finish line. And the time now for Shane Freed, 10.366. He is the new leader. Next up, Darrow. Bad news, travels fast. And he is off the line with a quick jump, then tiptoes around that turning box. It's a great straight lane. And now Darrow trying to beat Shane Freed's time. Comes right up across, great lane across the pod, 9.791. So Darrow now the new leader here in time racing. Next up, Cody Saucier in Dragon. Nobody on this series has more racing wins than Cody Saucier. And look at that incredible turning lane right around the box, and he does it again, goes inside even further, up over the finish line with some big air. And Dragon, 8.767. That is your new time to beat right into the stall. Next up, the rookie sensation, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, has his work cut out for him as he tries to take the lead away from Cody Saucier. Over the halfway point now, gets up over the finish line. Let's take a look at the time here for Gravedigger, 9.148. Not gonna cut it. Dragon remains the leader. Next up, former Gravedigger driver Chad Tingler in Stone Crusher. Good jump off the line, takes a nice tight turn, gets around right in that straightaway. And Chad Tingler now up on 3 wheels. He's got to correct it, and he does across the finish line. Goes Stone Crusher, 10.302. The leader remains Dragon. Here comes Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. Look at the jump for Armando. Look at the turn for Armando Castro. That turning box almost out of the chalk line. He keeps it right there. Gets it nice and tight, 8.894. Almost there. But Cody Saucier with another incredible racing win. So Cody Saucier with the first 8 points of the event, and he's down on the track with Keaton Stewart.
Cody, you have got the first 8 points of the event, which is so crucial. How does it feel to take that win?
Oh, it feels good. Talk about getting started off the right foot, man. I can't say enough for my crew. Cody's a good dude, man. Am I right or am I right? But thanks to Renegade Fuel for helping us put the power down, BKT Tires, Lucas Oil, Super Glue for getting us help put the body back together. Super Glue is amazing stuff, and it does work on monster trucks, but you guys are still sleeping, I think. I'm woken up. How about it?
And all of these amazing fans still have plenty more to see. We've got the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge coming up next. What can everyone expect from you there?
Every one of these athletes here is gonna throw down their best. I'm having fun. I know they're having fun. My boy Weston, he just threw down a lap out of nowhere. Second weekend in his career driving a Monster Jam. North Carolina is home of Gravedigger. Get loud. I'm gonna give him a few seconds of fame, but not for long. We're so proud of my boy. Thank you guys, we love you.
Give it up one more time for your racing champion, Cody Saucier in Dragon.
So Cody Saucier off to a great start here in Gravedigger country. He's got 8 points. Armando Castro with 7, Weston Anderson 6, Darrow with 5, Chad Tingler 4, Shane Freed with 3, and Brianna Mahoney with 2 points. 3 more competitions remain. And up next, it's a Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Each driver gets 2 attempts at their best maneuver on 2 wheels, and fans here in attendance will judge based on creativity and execution. And up first, Brianna Mahoney in whiplash. She comes off with a sky wheelie up on the single log. Great execution. And attempt number 2, she goes right back at it again on the double log stack, this time with another sky wheelie. As we take a look at the super glue, glued to the action replay. And Brianna Mahoney, 5.355. That is a score to beat. Next up is Darrow. He comes up over the log stack. Now he gets right in there at the tires. come down onto the pod, and Brandon Darrow now going at it again, and he tries for another sky wheelie. 4.493 for Bad News Travels Fast. Cody Saucier, fresh off his racing win, he's going to now come across to the other side of the pod. Right up onto the center lane, up on top of that pod. He's going to come off here trying for a stoppie, and he nails it and right into a moonwalk. Keeps it right up there, rested at the edge of the pod, and great maneuver for Cody Saucier. You get a combo on attempt number 1. And now he comes back looking for a possible reverse stoppie off the same side pod. Gets it right there into a wheelie. So 2 great combos for Dragon as we take a look at the Super Glue to the action replay. There's the moonwalk, 8.079. Cody Saucier is now your leader in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Next up, Armando Castro, one of the best in this competition in the entire sport. He gets a popper onto the top of the pod and now keeps it right there. Got the El Toro Loco nose blowing smoke for the fans here in Greensboro, keeping it steady now. Moonwalk, nose wheelie, just a great, great focus and concentration here for Armando Castro. Lays it back down on all 4 BKTs, comes back again with another popper right into a stoppie, and here is a slow, steady moonwalk. He's going to try to get it all the way up, and he does, right over the lip, and all the way down goes Armando Castro. What a move. Take a look at the Super Glue to the action replay. 9.581 for Armando Castro, and that is currently your score to beat. El Toro Loco takes the lead. Here comes Chad Tingler in Stone Crusher. He is going for a sky wheelie, gets a nice angle on the truck and some solid air. Attempt number 1. And now attempt number 2 up over the tires. There's a vertical sky wheelie. Truck at a perfect angle, and Chad Tingler 6.084. Our final competitor, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, going for a popper. Does not get the elevation on the back 2 tires. He's going to have to try it again. Comes right back to the well one more time. He does get it this time into a moonwalk. Tries to go across and then into a wheelie combo. 6.913. Not going to cut it. That means the winner of the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge is Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. Let's check back in on the track with Keaton.
Armando, what a way to start off your 2022 season with a win and 8 more points. How does it feel to take that?
Man, it feels awesome, man. What you guys think about the 2-wheel skills? Let me hear it. Man, this is actually my first show of 2022, man. I was kind of getting into my head, man, is this stuff going to come back to me? Like, I just ended 2021 year, man. But, man, it's all about you Monster Jam fans. It's each and every one of you on your feet, man. I can see you guys. I can see all the El Toro Loco masks and all the signs, man. That's what gets us pumped up, and that's what gets us ready to get and come out here and tear down for you guys. So thank you, guys.
And the fun doesn't stop there because we have donuts to look forward to. That competition is coming up very soon. What are you going to do to keep ahead with those points?
Man, like you said, man, I was able to win the 2-wheel skills challenge. This is honestly a momentum game. I'm able to bring that momentum from the 2-wheel skills down to the donut competition. Of course, my favorite competition, freestyle, man. But, man, all the fans in the pit part were telling me, man, we want to see the smoke on the truck, man. But I'm going to for sure have that bull chasing his own tail. I'm going to hit that snorter. But, man, I'm going to need you guys on your feet every single time the Monster Jam truck comes out here. I want to see the bull horns in the air. And are you guys ready for some more action?
At the halfway point, let's take a look at our BKT overall point standings. Armando Castro now tied with Cody Saucier at the top of the leaderboard. Weston Anderson in 3rd, Chad Tingler in 4th, Brandon Darrow 5th, and Brianna Mahoney and Shane Freed have some work to do. 2 more competitions remain up next in Greensboro. It's the donut competition. Fans in attendance once again judging on momentum, number of revolutions, and execution as Brandon Darrow comes out into a great donut, but that front right wheel is dragging a little bit, so not a whole lot there. 6.874. Chad Tingler in Stone Crusher now goes deep on the far side of the track, up over that pod ramp, and does not have any more room left. 3.406. Brianna Mahoney in Whiplash. She's laid down some serious donuts in her career. She's got a great center lane, a nice rhythm. And here goes the Princess of Carnage, round and round and round. And Brianna Mahoney throwing it down here tonight at Greensboro, 8.815. Your new leader is Whiplash. Weston Anderson now up next. He's got a shot at the event championship tonight here if he can pull something together in the second half of this event. He's got that front left wheel up high. True Dennis Anderson style, low center of gravity on the backside of the truck into a cyclone breakdance landing, and 9.517 for Weston Anderson. Your new leader is Gravedigger. Armando Castro now trying to fend off Cody Saucier for that overall points lead. Drives it right into the ground, roosting the dirt here. Greensboro has all four wheels moving steady and has that front left wheel up in the air. Comes a little bit short on the landing. 8.580. Gravedigger remains your leader. Cody Saucier now coming in hot on the side of the track, trying to chop away at that throttle. He's got a great rhythm going now. Trying to keep it steady. Now he's got the truck going in the back, and there is the fire-breathing dragon. 8.605 for Cody Saucier, and Gravedigger takes the win in the donut competition.
Weston, everyone here in Greensboro just witnessed Monster Jam history being made because this is your first donut win. How does it feel to take it right here in North Carolina?
You know, I was struggling a little bit last week doing donuts. Came out here, I got a little bit of tips from Cody and Armando. I can't thank them enough. But hey, I wanted to bring Gravedigger out here, and I wanted you guys to stand on your feet. We are not done yet, though. I know y'all's favorite's coming up. It's my favorite, too. We have Monster Jam Freestyle. Come on, let me hear it, guys.
Give it up one more time for Weston Anderson, your donut competition winner. And like he said, we've got Freestyle coming up.
Thank you, Keaton. So one competition remains. Cody Saucier now has sole possession of that lead at 21 points. Weston Anderson jumps up on the leaderboard. He is now tied with Armando Castro. Brianna Mahoney in fourth. Brandon, Darrow, Chad Tingler each tied with 12 points. And Shane Freed has missed the last two competitions. He sits at the bottom with 3. Our final competition of the event is freestyle. Drivers have to complete the first 15 seconds of their run to qualify. Fans again going to judge, but wants to see them use all obstacles on that 6-sided pod and wants to see them fly all over that track. Some big air wow moments. We'll get a great score here in Greensboro. Up first, it is Chad Tingler in Stone Crusher. Has to line up cross-threading a little bit, just missing the obstacle. It's a popper on the backside of the combo move. And now edges across to his teammate Hook, sitting there on the track. Now single log sky wheelie. Chad Tingler brings it back around, tries for some more air off the tire stack. Not much, but look how much dirt is just packing in over those obstacles. Going to make it very, very difficult here as Freestyle continues. Another nice sky wheelie. These arena events, when you see a pod like that, by the time we get to Freestyle, that dirt just starts crumbling away with these 12,000-pound machines all over it. So the later you go in Freestyle, the less traction you have. Chad Tingler now throwing in a donut to try to end his Freestyle run. Clips the back tire onto the pod as we take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. 6.215. Up next, Brandon Darrow, and Bad News travels fast. He goes to the far side of the track, gets a nice angle, comes up through center lane, over the pod, and back down across the other side. Brandon Darrow in and out all season from Monster Jam, has been a great competitor through most of his career. And he is going to stop short. He's got to hit it in reverse. You don't want to see that. That means it's either a rear steer issue or just running out of room on this short arena track. If you lose rear steer, you can't really turn the truck very well, so you got to keep hitting reverse and backing up. Comes up now over that single log stack, gets onto one side of the truck. Now edging out, hits the brakes, come back to the other side there over the tire stack, looking for a sky wheelie. There's the 8-pack hitting it into that pod. Want to see if somebody hits that tonight to erupt this crowd here at the Greensboro Coliseum. Now Brandon Darrow crossed the other side, goes way deep, gets a nice sky wheelie, finesses it back up onto the pod, and then climbs down right over that single log. Keeps the momentum going. He does have the 8-pack in his sights, but he's going to stop short and run out of time as we take a look at the super glue. Glued to the action replay, 5.750 for Brandon Darrow. Next up, Cody Saucier with the event championship in his sights. Goes deep on the track, right by hook, keeps that momentum going, and now comes up with a sky wheelie to start off the freestyle run. Again, over the tire stack, it's a nice little brake check, lands right in the center of the pod. It's got to slow down to climb back over the other side. Single log sky wheelie brake check again, gets a nice jump, does not get the downside on the landing, so he's got to climb back to the top. And here he goes right over the double log, right over the tire stack. Actually, again, that dirt just packing away. It's reverse hooked right there. Hooked is just stuck in that spot. Is that a rough night for Shane Freed in Hooked, as that truck is now causing a problem for some of these drivers. There's a stopping off the pod, so a technical move in Freestyle. Cody Saucier now driving all the way across to the other side of the track. We might have the 8-pack coming up here as time becomes a factor. Cody Saucier lining up inches to the ramp, and then he just comes up short. He's got to go back the other way and get another angle. Here we go, second attempt for the backflip, and Dragon skied. And what a backflip on the side. He's going to save this. And Cody Saucier with the first 8-pack of the night. Take a look at the super glue. Glued to the action replay. Lands it 9.306. So Cody Saucier, the new leader in freestyle. Next up, out of Sullivan, Illinois, Brianna Mahoney in Whiplash. Known across the sport as the Princess of Carnage. As you know, she has that backflip on her mind after seeing what Cody Saucier just did. Here comes Whiplash now over the tire stack. Great sky wheelie, gets a wheelie on the backside. One thing you'll see out of Brianna Mahoney in her freestyle runs is she hits every jump so precise that it gets more air than the previous jump. Every single time she hits an obstacle, it's higher and bigger than anybody else in this field. She has made a reputation of doing that. That's why she's called the Princess of Carnage. Now tries to center the truck up, gets over the pod, just climbing up and climbing right back down as she tries to make something happen here, running out of room. The Greensboro Coliseum, a historic Monster Jam venue, but a smaller floor than most arenas, and you're seeing that with a great sky wheelie from Brianna Mahoney. Now right up over the obstacle, another brake check over the single log, back down. She keeps the momentum going, now inching across to the other side. Tire stack jump, again with the brake check, gets a nice precision landing. Over the single log, keeps it going. One of the faces of the women's evolution in Monster Jam. On any given night, Brianna Mahoney can come out and win this event championship. She is done here in Greensboro. Take a look at the super glue. Glued to the action replay. 7.528 is the score for Whiplash. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. It is his turn to come out here right in the middle of Digger Country, the home of Gravedigger Dennis Anderson, right up the road, Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. So Weston Anderson enjoying an early great start to his rookie season. The youngest son of Dennis Anderson, some big shoes to fill, some high expectations, but so far the early results are for an incredible rookie year for Weston Anderson. And he almost goes over. He is going over. Unbelievable, just came up short on the lip and the edge of that pod as we take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. That front left tire just got packed in that dirt, and an 8.142. And now our final competitor, Armando Castro, making his way onto the track. Armando would love to take home that event championship tonight, but he needs to take the lead away from Cody Saucier. '19 World Finals champion in his own right, coming off the Triple Threat Series in 2019. Armando Castro loves motorsports. He collects classic cars, and if you've seen his collection, you're being very jealous. It seems like he's adding to it every week. Flipping out Toro Loco, back around, comes over center lane, goes off to the right side. Has to stop and square up just a little bit. Lost some momentum there, did not get any air off that side of the track. And now Toro Loco again coming over into the center lane, comes right across. Now he's trying to find something spectacular. You need that wow moment if he's going to win the overall event championship. He has got to hit that backflip. He comes off with a sky wheelie and then gets a slap wheelie combo. So some nice technical prowess from Armando Castro. Gets the nose down, a downside jump there. That could have been disastrous, but he saves it. So a nice save there for Armando, but that is going to do it for him here in freestyles. We take a look at the Super Glue glued to the action replay. 7.945 is the score. That means that Cody Saucier in Dragon continues his run here tonight in Greensboro. So a great night here for him as we take a look at our overall point standings. Cody Saucier gets the freestyle win. That also means he takes the overall event championship. 29 points for him, 27 for Weston Anderson, 26 for Armando Castro, 18 for Brianna Mahoney, 16 for Chad Tingler, 15 for Brandon Darrow, and a tough night for Shane Free. But there is the overall event champion, Dragons Cody Saucier, as we head back downstairs with our very own Keaton Stewart and our event champion, Keaton.
Cody, I proudly hand over that trophy to you because you definitely earned it, putting in the work here. You had your family supporting you. It is your third win. What does it feel like to take that championship?
It feels amazing. This is my first time coming to a beautiful city, Greensboro. My first time competing in Dragon, my new ride. Some of you recognize me from another ride, which I had the pleasure of representing for 10 years, but hey, 2022, it's a new year, new image, new everything, right? I'm so glad you guys got to come out, put the world aside, everybody's problems, and come hang out for, what, 2 hours? Look at what we did, man, all because of you guys. Come and show your support. We love you guys. Everybody threw down. Armando, picture perfect run. Teeny, Weston Anderson, that's Dennis Anderson's son. Are you kidding me? What an honor to compete with that kid. We thank you guys.
Once again, I want to give a big congratulations to Cody Saucier, our overall event champion. He is now 8 points closer to a hopeful bid to World Finals 21 in Orlando, Florida.
All right, thank you, Keaton Stewart. Congratulations to the overall event champion, Dragons Cody Saucier. Make sure you follow us on social media at Monster Jam. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. Speaking of YouTube, subscribe to our channel and unlock 20 years of Monster Jam content. As always, monsterjam.com is the place to go for tickets, results, and all information pertaining to the sport, including digital content such as this very show, Arena Series in 25. That will do it for us from the Greensboro Coliseum. For a wonderful night, thank you so much for joining us. For Keaton Stewart, I'm Scott Jordan. We'll see you right back here next time on Arena Series in 25. Good night from Greensboro.